All right, guys, I'm just waiting until also YouTube is finally a little bit refreshing to see that the stream is actually running, because otherwise I don't know how much latency we're having. I guess we are now again at around 40 seconds of latency, which means between the time you are reacting to a question I have said, there are 40 seconds past actually, and I have to wait for your reactions. So I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm a little bit better. You might see it in my face. I'm not that tired anymore, and also my voice is a little bit better. So we will just see how this will work out today. I'm a little bit more like hopeful about everything. Like, we can try it with requests, because why not? I can still like say no when it doesn't work and play the things in the next stream if they don't work. Yeah, so hi everyone, hi Möbruk, hi Gummibär, hi Vitor, hi Mark, danke. I'm feeling better, like I said before. The only thing is something that is pretty much annoying, that I cannot taste that well. So the problem is I can smell again, but I'm still tasting very much weak, but it's getting better. Can you speak German? Yes, I can. The other thing that I talked about is that I still have some kind of brain fog. So it's very much hard for me to focus on things currently. And I also have a small headache all the time if I don't take something against it. So apparently, things are getting better also with my breathing, but I still have that kind of brain fog happening. So I don't actually know when this will go away, but hopefully it will go away. If I start talking nonsense or if I feel defocused, I will just tell you. It just happens every now and then when I say something completely weird, or when I think I said something and I didn't, something like that, just complete being defocused, having some brain fog going on. But I guess that will also clear up in the next couple of days. Right, like you see here, answering your questions. It's a Q&A stream. It's the Wednesday stream. So if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat and I will answer them for you in the first part of the stream. When we are done with the first question and answer session, I will continue with some guitar playing. Let's just see what I can do today and what isn't possible. And after the first round of guitar playing, we got a second round of questions and answering. So if you have some questions, feel free to just post them in the chat. Just mind the latency. Don't post your question twice. There's a 40 seconds chat latency, so it takes some time until I read your question. I will read every question that is possible, and don't double post or something, because this would just spam the chat and other people might get annoyed by that. Okay. Will you ever come to Brazil? I don't know. Actually, I never planned vacation in Brazil, to be honest, because it's rather expensive to book a flight overseas. So when I would come to Brazil, it might be just with my band when we are touring. So this is the only possibility, maybe, because like I said before, flights are terribly expensive and it's also not too great for the environment. So I prefer, if I do vacation, to stay rather close here. And you can do something if you want to see my band in Brazil. Just follow OVERSENSE, that is my band. Just share our music, share our videos, and maybe one time we will be able to visit your country and play a show there. What is your favorite tab site to use? I've been bouncing between Songster and Ultimate Guitar. What are your favs? These two. I most of the time use Songster because apparently they have the most accurate tabs, but yet again, there are also like songs that they don't have accurate tabs for, and then I just try to like learn these songs by ear. On the other time, I also use Ultimate Guitar because they also have pretty much decent tabs. So I use both of the sites, with Songster being my number one. And I also use Songster whenever I somehow do the Learn That Riff challenge. There I use Songster, and Songster is always running in the background when I'm learning those riffs. Do you like the new Rammstein album? I didn't have time to listen to it. Even though I'm sick this week, I didn't find the time to listen to music, or being more precise, I just don't feel like it right now. I like to play music. I really like to play guitar, but right now I really like it a little bit more calm, you know. If I do music or listen to music, I want to play it and not necessarily listen to it. I just don't know why. I'm just feeling weird this week, I think. Have you ever played a Jackson Warrior? No, I haven't, to be honest. What is your favorite metal band? I never have a favorite band. There's just like like a group of bands I love most, I appreciate most, and yeah. For example, I really like Equilibrium, Slipknot, System of a Down, In Flames, Amorphis, Dark Tranquillity. There are so many great metal bands that I enjoy listening to. I always watch your riff videos to give me new inspiration what I want to play. This is really cool. Really, really happy to hear that. What has been your hardest speed challenge song to play up till now? This is an interesting question. I think it's hard to keep up with Battery by Metallica because that one is already pretty much fast. And I think there was another one. I think the Heretic Anthem was also pretty much nearly impossible to play too because it's rather fast. And yeah, I don't know, actually. There have been other challenges that were harder than others, but I recall just Battery and the Heretic Anthem being very, very, very hard for me. So hi everyone, hope you're doing well. If you have any other question, just be sure to put them here in the chat box. I will answer it for you. And after the first round of questions, I will try to play guitar. Like I said before, I'm still sick and I don't know what songs will work out and what songs won't work out. So yeah. Up until now, I don't see any question. And be sure if you have some, just put them in the chat. And there are 40 seconds until I read it and can react to it. Have you find yourself playing your boyfriend's Gibson sometimes? Up until now, I don't have the time actually. I like to be like on point with the guitars I play live, so that I don't get irritated when I play a song when the light is like not shining or something like that. Like for example, if you're on stage, sometimes there are light engineers that are like doing a great job with different kind of light colors and sometimes stutter effects, and you really need to be comfortable on the guitar not to get irritated with flashing lights and such. And so I tend to rather play on the guitars when I have time that I need to play on and to be most precise when I play live. Are you ready for the new 3 Days Grace album? I didn't even know they will do a new album. So no, I'm totally not ready. Which guitarist would you love to do a duet with? Oh, I think Jim Root. I really like Slipknot kind of style riffs and solos, and as I'm a very riff-orientated person, I think this would be really interesting. Is there a band that you didn't enjoy at first and grew to really like? Yeah, I think there are a bunch of them. For example, Bullet for My Valentine. I really didn't like them for being too hard, too heavy, and after a couple of listens, I really enjoyed their music. The same goes for Slipknot. I was very much irritated about like the heaviness of the music. Like I started listening to rock music with Sum 41, and even Sum 41 was like, what is this? And after I have played Obscure, a horror game, cooperation game with my best friend, a bonus content was to watch the music video of Sum 41 Still Waiting. And up until now, I think my journey began of listening to rock music and discovering metal music after that. So I'm very much grateful for this, to be honest. I just see that also the image quality isn't as good like as on my 4K cam, obviously. So what I will do also is figuring out this overheating problem of my camera so that we might have even a better image again when I stream next week. I will do my best to have a better image again for you. So yeah. What is your favorite video game? Oh, this is different. Like I have a couple of games I really love. I do enjoy the Borderlands franchise. I really like the Prince of Persia, Sands of Time trilogy. I also am a fan of Monkey Island, like if you see the box in the background. I also do enjoy co-op games like Phasmophobia. I think there is a call happening and someone is just, saying something on the machine there. So if you got any background noise, it was above them. So I said Monkey Island. Phasmophobia is also a great cooperation game, something I really love. The Witcher, Wild Hunt is definitely a brilliant game. There are so many amazing games, to be honest. Mm, do you have a favorite brand of guitar pick? Actually, this is also something that always changes. Like, I never ever have the guitar pick I use, but currently, I do enjoy these Ibanez guitar picks. These are like Jazz 3 picks, Ibanez Sand Grip Extra Heavy and very sharp. I really like them. It's really cool. Do you like death black metal? No, I dislike black metal a lot. What is that black pointy Ibanez you play called? That is an Ibanez Xyphos series. It's actually also a model that was kind of popular around the 2000s. There have been different kind of finishes. For example, also a chameleon finish on the Xyphos body. But I think there wasn't a Xyphos model around since the last drop with the black matte finish. So yeah, it's an Xyphos. Is there any song you like to learn but think it may be too hard to tackle? So many actually. Like there is a song by Guthrie Govan, I think it's called Waves, that is pretty much hard to play. Also, so many things by Steve Vai seem not approachable to me because he has such a big control over the instrument. It's totally crazy, and I think it's nearly impossible to reproduce what he does because he's playing with all of his soul and all of his feeling possible. And I think copying that might be copying his emotions at this moment, and this is pretty much very hard. I don't know what PX and DX is, so I just hope nothing too bad. Like sometimes people really are a little bit mean and use some slang words in English that I don't know as I'm not a native speaker. And sometimes it was very like weird to me to read out the question because the native speakers then were like, why is she even reading that out? And I was like, sorry, I'm not a native speaker. How should I know what it is? you know? So yeah. Are you ill? Yes, I'm ill since Sunday. I'm down with COVID, and up until now, it's getting better. I had a lot of problems with my running nose, with a throat ache. Also, I have still a headache and focus problems. And I did have breathing problems, but these are getting better. I just wait to get my smell back and my headache to vanish completely. But what is with people calling you during the streams all the time at the moment? Yeah, it's always the same. I just don't know what it is. I always get calls, like not through the day, but when I stream, people are calling me. This is always the same. What guitars do you play with live with OVERSENSE? I just play one model live. This is my Ibanez AZ Tequila Sunrise Gradation. Okay, thank you, Milbrook. I don't know PX and DX then, but then I know a Mexican rock band. Really cool. Do you like dogs or cats? I like cats, to be honest. I'm not a dog person. Totally not. Okay. Anything else you want to know? Otherwise, I try my best to play a little bit guitar for you. Since we didn't have Phobia Monday, I can play, for example, Phobia to warm up and then some other things. Oh, you had a throat ache for 3 to 4 days. Yeah, my boyfriend is currently struggling with it. It's frustrating him a lot. It's not getting better. So Melodify, you also had a throat ache that has you have problems with swallowing stuff, and it was really hurtful. Do you have anything you can recommend to me to help out? Because up until now, I did try some lemon, some ginger, some, I don't know, the English word, Kamille. Like, I've tried so much to help, but I don't know what else to do for a throat except for like drinking a lot. So if you have any tips for throat ache that doesn't go away, like with the COVID infection, I'm very much happy about tips because I just don't know what to do anymore. What song have you gotten down well that you are the most proud of accomplishing? That is an interesting question, Metal Mark. I think there are a lot of songs I'm pretty proud of. I'm proud of Raining Blood, to be honest, because I always thought this song is so easy until I actually took a look at the tab, brain fog, and noticed this spider crab down picking alternate riff, which is totally insanely fast in the beginning. You all know what I'm talking about. This song doesn't seem so hard, but it does something to your arm. It's like so hard. I'm very, very, very proud I am able to play Raining Blood. But concerning solos and such, there is a song like Blut im Auge was always a song I'm proud of because I also learned this one by ear. And for example, also some Metallica songs like Four Horsemen, like Battery. These are songs I'm very proud of. And I'm very proud of the Stricken solo. Like Disturbed Stricken is also a song that isn't too hard except for the solo. And I'm very much happy to have tackled this one. And Bleeding Mascara by Trio is always also a song that was stuck in my mind to be one of the songs I need to learn because the song is full of triplets, even in the rhythm section. So yeah, it's very much hard. Chamomile, is it Milburg Chamomile? I'm not so good at pronouncing English words that I don't know. Do you have a favorite outfit? Yeah, the one you saw on my Slayer cover is my favorite outfit. I saw that on a Etsy store. Like many of my outfits, I got them from an Etsy artist, a fashion designer from Poland called Sin there. And as soon as I saw this outfit on her preview of her latest drop, I was like, girl, I just need this outfit. Tell me when your new collection will be online. I'm not one of the stalker girls, but girl, this outfit is perfect. I love it so much. And she was like literally a little bit laughing about it because yeah, I don't know. I guess she knew I would love it. And so she was like, no problem. I will just be online for you for 1 hour earlier. And so I got the outfit. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this because it's literally perfect. And I think it's also one of the outfits I've worn most in my more fancy videos that I do, like research for great backgrounds and such together with a friend. So that outfit is my favorite. How many languages do you speak? German, English? I did. Ouch. Oh my god, my finger hurts. What is this? This came out of nowhere. I was stretching my finger and it hurt. Oh my god. Was able to speak French pretty much great. Also a little bit of Italian. I also learned Latin in school. And yeah, and Chinese, just a tiny bit of Chinese. But now I'm irritated. I never had such pain before. Well, I hope it goes away. Do you know the band Itchy Poops Kid? I just heard of them. So thoughts on the Iceman body shape? It depends on the finish. It can be a really great guitar. Thyme and honey also help. Thank you, Flo. Okay. You're learning to play guitar, but I'm stuck on the sweep picking. How can I do that? Practice. It took me a year to get decent on it. It's like swiping the strings, like you're sweeping on the floor. It's like the same movement with the pick. And to be able to play decent sweeps, you just have to practice a lot. And if you're talented, you can do it under a year. If you practice enough, you can do it within a year or something. You got a throat spray. Okay, this is also something good to sedate the pain a bit. Painkiller and tea. Okay, maybe this is something that can help. Cough drops might help. Okay, not my throat. I'm asking for my boyfriend because he has a very bad throat ache. Okay, cough drops. Then I might see vitamin D, C, zinc. Yeah, but we also got zinc. Yeah, we're all doing that. It's not getting better. If you had to pick 3 guitars out of your whole collection, which ones would they be? My Ibanez AZ Tequila Sunrise Gradation. I think also my Schecter Apocalypse Red Rain. And my PRS Custom 24 SE Sapphire. How long did you take to learn learning blood so perfectly? A day, Jackson. Like, basically, I did a stream on Twitch for everyone to follow my progress on Raining Blood. This was the day where I started learning it. And within a day, I was able to play it. And on Twitch, I had like 4 runs of the complete song and maybe a total of 50 minutes to learn it. Just fixed the wiring on my Ibanez. Now it's broken again. Okay. That's nasty. Do you like Bon Jovi? Yeah, I do like some of their songs. Ever heard of Dir and Grey? Yes, of course. Can you share what the creative process in OVERSENSE is like? Do you mean how we write songs? Most of the time, someone comes up with a rough song idea. We might listen to it, all the 4 of us, and then we forge something together. Like sometimes I have an idea with a melody. Sometimes Paddle, our drummer, has some drum patterns, but also he has like some guitar riff structures in his mind where we would like boo 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 boo, and we would communicate with noises if he would like describe a guitar riff, which is pretty much very interesting. And also Fao, our bass player, was formerly one of the both guitar players in OVERSENSE before a long time before, let's just put it like that. And so he also has some suggestions. And I'm also the person who decorates songs, like in the end, when I feel like here's something missing, there's something missing, maybe put that lick over there. This is like, for example, Toast to the Devil got to the end how it sounds like now. Originally, the beginning riff, the beginning lick wasn't there. Toast to the Devil was just the riff being repeated for a couple of times, and the intro guitar solo, which then became a recurring melody throughout the song, wasn't part of it. And so I came up with this. And so everyone just puts something in the pot for the song, and then we just mix it and cook it together. And yeah, this is our creative process. Everyone is contributing something to it. Anything else? For not having formal training, I think you do very well. Don't be so hard on yourself that you're off from time. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Metal Mark. Yeah, you know, this is the problem with artists. They are too much perfectionist and too hard on themselves. But I think you won't get better if you are an ambitious musician. Do you still have your first guitar? Of course I have. Are you sponsored by any guitar brand? Yeah, I'm an Ibanez artist, which is why I have a huge load of Ibanez guitars in my rooms on loan. Deine Meinung zum neuen Rammstein-Album noch nicht gehört. Keine Meinung vorhanden. Sorry. Yeah. Cool. So the first round of questions is over, and this is kind of great because we also got through the 20 minutes of the Q&A session. So if you have still your questions in mind, just put them in your mind, leave them there, and shout them out when I'm done with the first guitar session. I'm now grabbing my drop tuning guitar to play some drop tuning songs for you. I will see how this will turn out. If I'm still not physically able to play the songs because, like you might have heard, I'm still sick, I will just quit and play some easier songs or just get back to answering your questions. So since we didn't have any Phobia Monday, I will play Phobia first for you. And after that, I will just check the queue for other songs that might be still in there to play for you. So after Phobia, I will just currently check what other drop tuning songs are in there so that I might give you some idea. Oh, no, come on. There is a new layout for ClickUp and it's terrible. It's so terrible. Like, I don't need these columns. I just need the song titles. Oh my god, when updates do it, like, I hate updates that make it worse. Okay. So we have some drop tuning songs with Slipknot Sick, we got Love, and Phobia. So also Slipknot artist choice because I didn't use it on Monday. So let me just play these songs for you. this guitar needs some tuning up. Okay, I got another one to call out here in the chat. I really like to just stop playing and just call people out. So you look like a different chick without makeup. Most women these days do pure deception. Good playing though. Okay, thank you, John, for that. But you know, I look different today not because I don't have makeup. I still have that face always when I play. I'm just sick. And I'm sorry for just looking different because I'm sick. So yeah, don't write something rude like that. It's not about being someone different because you just have eyeshadow or mascara or eyeliner. This is what I use. This is my face. And of course I look different when I'm sick. I'm sorry if this is irritating you, but whatever. Just don't comment anything about makeup and something. If you just watch a stream of a sick person, of course they do look different because they are not 100% themselves. What's so hard about that? But I mean, even if I just like now stopped, I can just retune the guitar like I did in the beginning. Say it's a little bit out of tune, so I just retune it. thank you for asking. Am Audio Dude or Mr. Audio Dude? Yeah, my pain is gone again. This was maybe some unexpected finger movement because I was just laying on the couch for the past couple of days and doing nothing. So I would just now continue playing another original song for you with Raven Hell. And again, I'm just very much amazed. Like people can be so stupid sometimes. For example, whenever I read that I look different on stream, and it might be that I don't wear makeup, it's like sometimes I think makeup is there, or people think makeup makes you transform the person he or she is. But the thing is, just adding lines on your eyes just to make your eyes a little bit more popping out of your face, yes, it adds something to it, but I feel like always it's disrespectful to say, yeah, you are just a different person without it, and saying, yeah, if women do it to deceive others or to like how is it called, seduce others. I'm like, man, it's like just adding something. It's like also saying Alice Cooper is seducing other people because he's wearing heavy eye makeup. Like, when will people understand that it's just a part of like being yourself and expressing yourself? And sometimes if I do feel like it, I put on eyeliner and such, and there's nothing wrong about it, and there's nothing I need to hide. This is the same face whether I have eyeliner, eyeshadow or not. And I think people should just stop like labeling girls or dudes or anyone who does that, like being like just doing it to seduce others or to influence others. No, it's just part of ourselves. Sonia did say it very well. Sonia from Cobra Spell, she has that band, and she was also playing in Crypta. She said she likes the transformation progress to like see or be the artist she wants to be. And this is something aesthetically for like their own expression. And I think if you just put it that way, that artists like to incorporate a lot of things when they do something, this is the right approach. Like, this is also something why Kiss is looking like Kiss, because they have a concept. This is why Slipknot looks like Slipknot. This is why everyone looks like he or she wants to be, because he or she defines him or herself to be this person and no one else. And yeah, I think this is the way you should treat it, and not be so like selfish to say you do it for other people, because most of the time it's not like that. And I really like to point that out. So yeah, Flo, you pointed out skin is bigger than skill. That's true. I think, like, I also, when I ever elaborate some ideas like that, people say, ignore them. They are not worth any treatment. But if you just observe, the internet is getting a much worse place every year, with growing toxicity, because no one is doing anything about it. And ignoring isn't like a thing you should do. I mean, if you just know me, if I would listen to these people, I would just have closed this channel a long time ago. But it's important to read out comments like this. It's important to discuss the ideas behind these comments, to also show the people what they've written doesn't make any sense. And if you ignore them, I always feel like you were like a little bit, that this person might think it's triumphant because you couldn't say anything against it. Of course, you shouldn't do any discussion with these guys, because they want you to be like they want you to be, if you get the idea. But if you discuss about problems, some people might rethink what they've said, and this is like a good thing, you know? And ignoring things sometimes isn't the way, because if you keep ignoring stuff, if you keep just not doing any discussion, nothing will get better. This is just my point of view, and this is why I do it every now and then. Not every time, but when I feel like it, I like to discuss about some points. Okay, so the next song you're about to hear is another original song, which is Raven Hell, and this song is against all people that I just talked about.
lies industry found the times and promise. Don't need no advertisement for all the stuff is back for you. No damn on where love is back. So fit the global uniform shot. So tell me crouching body, I'm gonna break your fucking laws. Freedom will come true. If you don't care about I want to. Life at night, driving full throttle. Give no slide, fuck about your take. You change your life, erasing the bottle. The raven has my right, keep your phony face.
Alright, I will just post something in Discord, just a small information, and then I will continue with them Slipknot. Okay, so next one I think might be Sick by Slipknot. I will just see if I can play it. Du weißt das nicht?
Milka. Denk an den Augentropfen für Feuchtigkeit und Winde bei trockenen Augen. Gibt es auch als Doppel an.
Right, this was Sick by Slipknot, and we also got Spit It Out on the list, but I'm not pretty sure how to play it anymore. So I will just check Songster. And I might get recalled how to play it.
We have one more song for you tonight. Would you like one more song? Then I need to know, are you ready to go down in history with us? One more fucking time! And the time has come to make the fucking mess. It's time for all of us to But not yet. Not yet.
This is the
Not until I say,
so
jump
like
the fuck up. Not until I
big
say, jump
break
the fuck
here.
up. Is that clear, you crazy motherfuckers?
Ah, there.
Where you gonna be in the
Okay.
next 10? Crazy motherfuckers! Then on my signal, unleash hell. Joey, let's take these motherfuckers home, man. That's how the signals we get straight to battle. Big dog behind us, I'm like a baby out racing. I'm bitch, I'm on all their fears. Where you gonna be in the next 10 years? I'm doing all the food. I'm a ball there, giving up, really gonna go, get a music. We got shit with it, but all the good. Family singing me, jump the fuck up. One more time.
Okay, this was better than I expected. I recalled most of the song. All right, so I do have a Slipknot artist choice, and I want to play this one for you. Might be a little bit obvious, but let's just see how I will do it today, or if I'm even able to play it, or if it's a bad decision. I will see.
Download, put your ass together, let's go!
Brain fog, brain fog. My guitar's clipping. There's nothing wrong with my sound, but it could be that it's not the sound, but the volume being too much up, because I cannot see that. But another problem is I cannot remember the intro anymore, and this is what I told you about brain fog. Like, I'm still sick, and I do have a focus issue, so I just have, yeah, issues remembering that intro. Let me just see. I do notice some differences now that I'm still sick. Yeah, I'm not fast enough. Like my right arm isn't like upholding with the tempo right now, but we will see. We will see how it will get better or not. But I guess it will get better. So the next one you're about to listen to is Wait and Bleed.
You guys have fun? Have you had fun today?
Right, I really hope you've enjoyed this. I really hope you've enjoyed that one. Also, even though I'm doing a quarantine stream, because here in Germany the restrictions are still that you need to isolate yourself for 5 days until you don't have any symptoms anymore for 48 hours. Don't question that, and please don't turn the chat into a COVID or vaccination kind of discussion. Because I think there are some people around that have an opinion A, they have an opinion B, and we shouldn't like give fuel to people that might say unpleasant things, you know? It's possible that you don't have anything when you got infected with COVID. I got a friend of mine, a very close friend. She was running marathon. She was very sporty. She got hit with it, and now she has a high pulse for 2 years. She cannot smell, and whenever she's doing sports, she's very much exhausted, kind of really early. I also do experience breathing problems whenever I'm just going down the stairs or up the stairs. I'm in fatigue like I would be when I would go jogging, and this is definitely kind of different than a normal cold or a normal flu, because it depends what person you are, how bad you are affected. It depends what other conditions you have to be affected or not. I'm affected with breathing problems, with tasting problems, and brain fog. Like, I really have a hard time to focus. And I think we shouldn't start a discussion just because some people of you were lucky enough not to get it, or were lucky enough, if you had it, not to have anything hard, then it's good for you. It's good for you, good for the people you know where it was the same. I have different kind of examples, and also I myself don't feel too great having it. So just stop the conversation here, stop it here, because you never know if your grandmother, your grandfather, or anyone's grandmother or grandfather would have survived it. There was a little bit of tragic weeks in Italy where a lot of people died because of this disease. And it's just wrong to debate about what is right, what is wrong, because if you don't know anything about a new pandemic, the best thing you can do is isolate and do research and just make it, scientifically. And I think we should just stop at this point. I'm in quarantine, I'm sick, and please don't turn this chat into a discussion about unpleasant things, and just focus on the music. This would be great. Good. So I got a Slipknot Artist Choice played. I got Wait and Bleed played, and I will just see what other songs you're about to hear right now. We got Guardians of Asgard by Amon Amarth as next song, and I also might close the request right now.
Jan freut sich echt wie ein Schnitzel über sein erneuertes Smartphone von Backmarket und dass er damit 258 Kilo Rohstoffe spart. Freu dich bescheuert über erneuert Top Tech. 258 Kilo weniger Rohstoffe als neu auf Backmarket.
It is fantastic to rock with you.
This next one is a song about two brothers standing firm against all odds. They are the Guardians. Guardians of our school.
So this was Guardians of Asgard, also easier than I would have suggested. And I might now do the second round of Q&A before some standard tuning songs will be played. The queue is pretty much big because I wasn't able to play so much on Monday and today. But I really, really hope to play something more for you on Friday and upcoming Monday. So if you want, you can put your questions now in the chat. I'm putting the guitar away, and just remember there are 40 seconds delay until I can see your questions. I want to say my condolences to Olga and to No Skills. I just have read it in the chat. It's really sad to hear. So this is also the reason why I just have stopped the discussion here, because people might hurt people like you, and I think this is not too great. This should be a happy place without like things being addressed that might be inappropriate for others. So if you have any music, guitar questions, be sure to ask me. I will just do my best to answer them, and after that I might do a second round of playing guitar. Okay, so my favorite breakfast food. This depends, actually. I think cold pizza is always great. Other than that, pancakes, self-made pancakes are great, or waffles, something like that. It's great for breakfast. Anything else? Okay, I think I just have to wait until the questions pop up, because, yeah, the latency is pretty much high every time. Could you play Johnny Be Good again, but in the style of Judas Priest? No. I would be able to play it again in the style of Back to the Future, but I think I won't just learn a song again in another style, because this is the version I love most of that song, the Back to the Future version. Hi, Mystical Empress. Hi there. Can you play a song, Golden Lady, Black Coffee? No, this isn't a question for the chat. This is a song request. I can distinguish between these two pretty well. And this song isn't on my request list, so this song won't get played. Wo habt ihr die Witcher-Karten gekauft? In der Video-Weit wohl von euch? Ich glaube, das war auf Etsy, gab es da so verschiedene Gewandkarten-Sets. Einfach mal googeln, Gewandkarten. Ich denke, da sollte man was finden. Excited for the tour to happen. Actually, I'm worried, because next week the show in Hamburg should take place, and I really hope I'm good enough to go, you know. In 1 week, I have to be performing for 40 minutes with 100% of my energy. Currently, I have maybe 20% of my energy, and I'm very much concerned if I get to recharge my batteries until next week, or if I don't. So I'm having huge respect right now. If I wouldn't have gotten sick, I think I would be very excited like this. I'm very much concerned to be healthy enough to get on tour for 2 weeks and play every evening for 40 minutes, especially when I had breathing problems. So, you know, this is another thing I have to worry about right now. So I have huge respect, but of course I'm very excited to also see you guys on the road, because it has been so many years without many shows, and now I finally get to see some of you for the first time, because we will visit your city, and this is very much exciting. Are you sponsored by Ibanez? Yes, I'm an Ibanez artist since late 2020, I think. Could you play Godfather's theme? I think I could, but I don't do that, like play something in the style of someone else. If I would play something, I would play it in the style of myself. I think if you just copy something, you shouldn't copy something someone has copied already, you know, except for like covers of covers that are pretty great. But I just don't like that kind of thing. And also, don't post song suggestions in the chat. These aren't real questions. These are song requests. Can you play the piano as well? Yes, I can play a little bit of piano. Any idea how many hours are involved in putting together enough material and refining it to the point it's ready to be cut for a full LP? At least a year. So Mark, at least a year of working on it, because also all of us still have day jobs and it's really hard to produce something new. Between the Storyteller and Egomania have been 4 years for the release, but 3 years of initial new work on new material because of the lack of time due to day jobs and such. I think it can get faster if you just focus on music, because then you have like really something you can focus on pretty much good, but we will just see. We are still working on new stuff. Let's just see when it drops. Sind sauteuer, hab gehofft, was Günstigeres zu finden. Das ist immer so die deutsche Mentalität. Hauptsache, es geht günstiger. Manchmal geht es nicht günstiger, vor allen Dingen, weil bei Etsy halt auch sehr viele handgemachte und selbst erstellte Sachen sind. Und da kostet es halt mal mehr, weil das einfach keine Massenware ist. Das ist immer dieselbe Sache. Wenn man sich mal anguckt, wie viel auch Lebensmittel eigentlich kosten müssten, damit es fair ist und alles, dann müsste man müsste man mal wirklich mal was machen, sozusagen. Ist nicht immer alles billig. Vor allen Dingen, wenn es auf Etsy ist. Cheers to Argentina. How to retain riffs, muscle memory, yes. Warst du schon einmal beim Evil Festival Manrode? Nee. Tatsächlich nicht. I wish I could go to Hofdorp. You can't. Why? If Ibanez gave you the choice to make your own signature model, what would it look like? It would be the Ibanez AZ Tequila Sunrise Gradation with the fretboard of the Poplar Burl guitar I have currently here and an ebony fretboard, and I think I would also put some different pickups in there. I would like to match golden and black hardware, and that's about it. Kennst du Greta van Fleet? Ja. Kannst du was über sie sagen? Nicht wirklich, weil ich nicht so viel von denen gehört habe. Es klingt nach einer Mischung aus Guns N' Roses und Led Zeppelin. Das ist alles, was ich so sagen kann. Sehr interessant. Einige kritisieren sie dafür. Ich finde, das ist sinnlos, weil sich einfach jeder durch andere inspirieren lässt. Und wenn die Musik gut ist, ist doch egal, ob sie jetzt ein Abklatsch sind oder nicht. Sind sie nicht. Sie sind eine eigenständige Band. Und von dem, was ich gehört habe, finde ich es cool. Yeah, in a way, better being sick now than in the middle of a tour and having to cancel dates. That's true, Flo. I always see something positive about it. Would you ever do a solo original song? Yeah, I did. But I might have more time, July onwards, to kind of have more time to compose on more solo original stuff. You had COVID over Christmas. Oh, you have not recovered from it? Oh my God, no. I just really hope you recover from it this year. This looks bad. This looks really bad. All the best to you, Daryl. All your Ibanez guitars are free as you're sponsored by them. No. Some guitars I need to send them back. They aren't mine. This is not how it works. You play a game? Yeah, I also do play video games. I have answered this question earlier in the stream, so if you want to have an answer to that question, just skip to the first Q&A part. I have told you what kind of games I like there. Is it still cold there in Germany? No. Watched your progression over your playing over the years video, and I wonder, how did you train your face to be so calm? And I don't know. I didn't train it. Actually, I didn't train it. It just happened. Have you ever tried vocals? No, not really. Ja, Mr. X, das ist so ein Kreislauf, ne? Wenn man eigentlich wissen müsste, was man verdienen müsste, damit man das auch weitergeben könnte, was man müsste. Das ist immer so eine Kette, weißt du? Der Anfangspunkt ist immer sehr schwer auszumachen, wo man denn jetzt anfängt. Das stimmt. Any other questions? I might be sticking around here for 9 more minutes to answer your questions until I get my guitar back and play something more for you. No, I haven't had that beer, David. I haven't had that beer yet. Anything else? Chat is pretty empty right now, so it's your chance to put your questions in there. to get them answered, because now the chat is empty and there's not much I have to focus on right now. It's more likely I can answer your question. 8 more minutes, then I will switch back to playing guitar. Is that a giant pick in the background? Yeah, that is a giant pick. It's a gift from one of my former patrons called Trey. It's like a sign for my guitar launch. It's still there in the background. I recently saw you playing the Schecter Apocalypse with the Sustainiac. Do you prefer it over Ibanez? No, I don't. I clearly can play longer on my Ibanez guitars, and also my Ibanez guitars are much more like good for me, the body shape and also the neck shape. I can play on an Ibanez guitar for hours, and it's just my guitar. I do love the Schecter Apocalypse, and I needed it for like the sound, you know? Most of the time I can recreate everything with my Ibanez guitars, but for the Sustainiac and for everything I needed for the Raining Blood cover, also the Schecter is called Red Rain, so I think this is also kind of really suiting. It's always a close call, but whenever it comes to covers, I want to get the best out of the tone. And this time I just have said, okay, I will take the Schecter Apocalypse for it because of the color, because of the name, but also because of the tone, because there was something more mean to it, and I would prefer the Schecter over my Ibanez guitars, because also with my band we play different kind of tones, and Ibanez delivers a variety of sounds out of one guitar if you just play with a tone up. I cannot achieve this with the Apocalypse that great. How are you feeling now after playing for a while? I have to admit, after All Out Live, I felt being a little bit exhausted, but it wasn't as bad as I would have thought it would be. But I definitely feel better than on Monday. That's what I can tell you. How do you haul all your musical equipment when you go on tour? We have a small van where everything suits, and if something doesn't suit, you cannot take it with you. Easy as that. Welches waren die Bands, die dich inspiriert haben, Musik zu machen? Sum 41. My face just does such weird stuff when I play, and yours did in the earlier years, but you have a very good presence that I lack despite many years of play. I don't know. I think, Joel, what really helped me was recording myself, because I never planned to upload my stuff on YouTube, but one time I just did enjoy creating videos, and I started uploading my videos. And whenever I have watched the stuff I recorded, I noticed this or that thing. And so I might have noticed if I'm holding the guitar wrong, if my posture is wrong, or if I'm doing weird faces. And maybe this was the thing, the constant self-aware feedback you have when you record yourself, that you can focus on things you want to change or you want to improve. And so if you still struggle with it, and if it's something that you don't like, simply record yourself and just make sure to see what things are you want to alter. Because I started playing guitar with just giving myself feedback on the stuff I have recorded by myself, and I think this has helped a lot. Do you want to try out baritone guitars? Yeah, of course, but I cannot have so many guitars here in that room. Have you tried playing guitar left-handed? I have, but it's not good for my posture, because I have like a stiff neck spine, and now doing a different kind of posture for a couple of hours just to learn guitar again with a different hand, it's not good for my health, and so I've stopped the challenge. I think I have downloaded the Twitch streams where I did the lefty challenge, so maybe I have time to put some content here, but it's not too great for my back to do lefty stuff. You played too many notes? Huh. You mean too many notes? Is it like wordplay? Too many notes? I don't think so. You do you eat healthy? Yes, of course. I mean, it's very much important to me to cook by myself, and yeah, do it as healthy as possible. Like I never drink soft drinks. I prefer to really cook with vegetables and stuff, and see if also the products are fair trade that I buy. Whenever we do like cook meat, I will just give it like my money to a local butcher instead of the supermarket, because then I know where the cattle or the pigs, how they were treated instead of the cheap meat that actually no one should buy because, yeah, of obvious reasons. But yeah, it's very important to me to eat healthy. But of course, one time you also are in the mood for a pizza. But also then, what is bad if you eat a pizza every now and then? You also should treat your body well when you want something to eat that you really crave for. Just get it. And don't like put yourself on a diet, because then you will eat chocolate and you will eat fast food because, yeah, this is how your body works. I mean, it sends signals whenever it wants something. And as long as you don't exaggerate in eating that one thing at once right now, you can just remain healthy, so to speak. What happened to your black and red RG? It's in the room nearby. It's signed by Bullet for my Valentine, and it's for that cause in a bag. When we move to another flat that is bigger with a better wall where a guitar could actually be pinned on, the guitar will be viewable again. But this wall here, you cannot even get a shelf on that wall and put very like lightweight things on it. It will just come off immediately. I was planning to put my guitars on the wall, but it's not possible, but it will return. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mabruk. Where is your seal? My seal is there on the guitar strap. I can show you again if you're such a big fan of the tiny, cute seal. Thank you, Greg. Thank you for your words. Thank you. Jassy, do you know Metal Guitar Stuff channel? I think I have heard of it, but yeah, I've definitely heard of it. I might also have watched videos, but I don't recall. I'm very bad at watching YouTube videos because I lack the time. Did you get the blue guitar repaired that was damaged by the exploding glass table? No, not yet. Unfortunately, no. Have you ever been to music festivals in the USA? No, I never have been to the USA because of the lack of money. Flights are so expensive. Thank you, Joel. Yeah, stage presence also comes with being more self-aware and being like also self-confident with what you can play on the guitar. Don't ever let anyone tell you you suck, because most of the time you don't. They are just having a bad day. Have you collaborated with other Ibanez artists? Yeah, I did collaborate now with Juliana many years back, and brain fog. I have trouble now remembering stuff, so I might just watch my videos or my video kind of page and will tell you with other Ibanez artists I have collaborated so far. I'm just very bad at recalling stuff at the moment. If my sign annoys you, I'm sorry about it. I don't have the click kind of thing here, and I won't stand up right now because, yeah. What is so bad about that sign flashing? I actually never have seen it. Another joke about my lip piercing. Lol. I'm not a fish. In the 11 years you have played guitar, would you venture to guess how many hours you've played guitar? I think, Mark, also a thing I cannot do right now because of brain fog, but 300 hours times, not 10,000 hours yet, I think. Not 10,000 hours yet. Maybe about, let me think, 300 times 3, 900, 1,000, maybe between 5 and 10,000 hours, I guess. Stellst du selbst deine E-Gitarren ein? Wenn ja, würdest du ein Video machen? Habe ich schon gemacht. 2-mal. Sind etwas älter, aber ich habe Einstellungsvideos zu einem Floyd Rose-System und zu einer normalen Gitarre sozusagen. Ich stelle sie meistens selbst ein, wenn ich aber keine Zeit habe, gehe ich zur Session. Die machen es dann und ich kann mir andere Gitarren ansehen. Oh Gott, sage ich doch, mein Hirn ist immer noch. Und vor allen Dingen noch ein bisschen Equipment kaufen, was ich brauche. How do you get good at headbanging while playing guitar? Practicing. Just practice it. Because for the first time when you do it, it's like a really coordination kind of thing that you also need to learn to bang your head in time with the beat, but maybe you play it, you bang your head to 4 times 4 and you play like 8 notes on the guitar. This is something that was very hard for me in the beginning, but the more you do it, the better it gets. Mr. X, so funktioniert das nicht. Ich kann doch nicht jedes Lied spielen, was es gibt. Mutter von Rammstein habe ich noch gar nicht gelernt. Are you sick? Yes. Is it that obvious that I'm sick? Do you have a Fender? No. What's the best down tuning for your style? Drop C. It's amazing how much of a difference a proper pick can make. Well, yeah. You have made it. It's like this thing would hit different than a not pointy pick. Jassy, you are so fluent in English. Do you find your live streams and Q&As have improved your vocabulary? I cannot fault anything you say. Thank you, Michael. That is very nice of you. Indeed, I think it's the constant dialogue to you guys, reading English, speaking English. I also have some patrons like Michael, for example, or Farry, where I communicate with them in English. And so it just helped me because, if you speak a language like most of the time, you just get better at it. It's the best thing with French. When I didn't speak it anymore because I graduated from school, I couldn't like communicate in French anymore. I was also pretty much fluent in French. I still can read it, and I also still can understand people if they just talk slowly, but I cannot even speak it anymore, even if I have learned it for so many years. It makes me rather sad, but then again, I don't have anyone to talk to in French, like on a regular daily basis, not just once a week or something like that. And also what helped a lot was watching TV movies or series in English, because then you also could adapt your own pronunciation to be more original and drop your accent, because this was something I was very annoyed of. I couldn't edit my videos many years back because when I listened to what I said, I was like, this is so cringeworthy. I focused so much not to have a hard German accent, and now I'm just rewatching my videos. I'm like, I just seem like a hyperactive girly girl with a harsh German accent. This isn't me. What the hell is going on? And I'm very much happy that video games, TV series, and movies, and also the constant dialogue has helped me to get better at that language. I cannot set up any other band. I'm very much busy right now. When is the new apartment then? Maybe in a year, maybe in 2 years, most definitely within the next 3 years. I can train you with froggy swearing words. Yeah. I know, Flo, you can teach me some French there. You can speak very clear English. Thank you very much. Have you ever tried taking off your bottom E string and dropping to G like Keith Richards? No, I haven't. Are you German? Yeah. This is what I said. Okay, so I think we're done now with the second round of questions. And I will now grab my standard tuning guitar to play something for you. We still have some standard tuning songs in the queue. I might start with something easier, like Links 2, 3, 4 by Rammstein. And then I will see what other songs I might be able to play today. I don't want to exaggerate it. If I feel like I cannot breathe properly or that I'm exhausted, I will just stop immediately. So, as some people were like, where is the seal? Here is the seal. I have a guitar strap, a very metal guitar strap. Very brutal. But as I'm a person who loves seals, I have a woolen seal here on my guitar strap. Isn't it cute? This strap is done by Gräber leather, and he also was like very much like it was fun for him to see. I want to have a seal on the strap, and I'm very happy it's in its place now. To compensate the cuteness, I have a cross with a skull there. So here's the seal for me being a seal person, and here is the cross to compensate the cuteness. Because yeah, I'm a metal guitar player. And metal guitar players shouldn't be cute, they should be brutal. So here's the cross for the natural balance. But look at that seal. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. Okay. I will then just start playing Links 2, 3, 4 for you. Another easy song. Thank you. So this was Links 2-3 hier bei Rammstein. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I'm just quickly checking the queue, and we got Judas Priest with Breaking the Law in there, and other amazing songs. So I will just thank you, Buffer Sports, Card Collecting. Thank you very much. So I will just choose some amazing songs for you, I suppose.
Wusstest du, über 60% aller Kleidung mit Bucket wegen verblasster Farben vermeide es mit dem neuen Pavot-Vinyl. Es reinigt Sand und lebt dabei die Farbe. Rethink Fashion. Probier das neue Pavot-Vinyl.
I just forgot my own solo, but whatever. This was Breaking the Law by Judas Priest, and we might continue with something... there isn't something so relaxing except for Square Hammer by Ghost. After that, I might play one last song for you. Let's just see if I can play it again. But after this one, you will get the thank you credits and then one last song.
Jan freut sich echt wie ein Schnitzel über sein erneuertes Smartphone von Big Market und dass er damit 258 Kilo Rohstoffe spart. Freu dich bescheuert über erneuert. Top Tech, 258 Kilo weniger Rohstoffe als neu auf Big Market.
D standard. this was Square Hammer. I just have to revisit the solo again. But the stream went by better than I expected. I think I'm getting my focus back. Still not 100% there, but we will see on Friday if I can even learn new riffs or if I should just leave it to just playing them. I really hope you've enjoyed today's stream. I feel a little bit more alive again, and I hope you also have noticed that. And now I'm just testing out if I can play a fast song towards the end. I think most of you will know what song it's going to be. But last but not least, like always, I want to do the thank you credits. And first of all, I want to say, like always, thank you to my wonderful moderator team, the OMG team, Olga, Milbrook, and Gummy Bear, for always being here, helping out in the stream, helping you guys, helping me. This is just so amazing. Then I want to say thank you to everyone who found their way to my stream. If you don't know me, my name is Jassy. I'm a guitar YouTuber, and I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday with the speed challenge starting at 6 p.m. CEST. Wednesday with the Q&A session and normal guitar playing starting at 5 p.m. CEST, and Friday mornings at 9:30 a.m. CEST with the Learn That Riff Challenge and more. Also, I do upload videos every Saturday for you at around 6 p.m. CEST. The last upload I did, forgive me because I got sick, was not last Saturday, but the Saturday before. With Raining Blood by Slayer. So if you haven't seen my newest guitar cover yet, just head to my uploads to find my guitar cover of Raining Blood by Slayer, which has won the guitar cover voting on Patreon back in 2019. But I wasn't skilled enough to play that song until this year. I totally underestimated it, but it's here. And I think also the cover has had a lot of profit because of my new camera equipment and the possibility to record outside, so I guess that's a good deal. Last but not least, I want to say thank you to everyone who supported me through the super chat, and many, many, many special thanks today go out to Flo, to Milbrook, to Flo again, to Gummy Bear, to Jackson, to Milbrook, to Gummy Bear again, to Mick S, to Jackson, to Milbrook, to Collie, to Buffer Sports Card Collecting, to Jackson, to Ibanez #1, to Gummy Bear, and to Milbrook. Thank you very much for your lovely support. It means a lot to me to finally be independent in July, and your support through the streams contribute a lot to that I finally can make the step to live from music and to do a lot of other different things I might then actually be able to, and this makes me very happy you are part of the journey. Thank you so much for being here. So, the last song is the Finsky song, dedicated to also one of my biggest supporters. Let's just see if I butcher it today, or if my performance is halfway decent. I don't know. I don't know if I can withstand the tempo today. If I have breathing problems, I will just stop. But let's hope for the best. this was okay. I'm very much happy I can play it, but I guess I need another more day to recover, to play the songs like 2 hours completely. This was enough now. I'm fine with it, but I wouldn't be able to play any other song at that tempo right now. So yeah. Whatever. I really hope you've enjoyed today's stream. I'm getting better, and hopefully I will accomplish more again on Friday. Thanks for being around, and I hope you enjoyed it today. It's always fun to play for you, even though I had to be a little bit more calm on Monday and today. But really, really hope you enjoyed it in my sick mode too. So everyone stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive, stay tuned, and rock on. I will now do some dinner and then sit back and relax again. Bye. Thank you, Tarnished Viking. Thank you very much. I just saw it. The voice from the off. But now bye.